where did you get the fall, like just the regular fall damage rules from, James?
Falling is so the throw damage is known as one. That's right. There are no official fall damage except that it says that when you're working out collision damage, it's 1d6 per 3 meters.
Okay.
The vehicle is traveling.
So before you announced your plan, my plan was to have this guy jump off the roof.
So you can't move away from a grapple. Is the problem?
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So he can only stab you or shoot somebody else. Well, he's probably.
I mean, he can try
or
to
attempt to
escape.
escape.
Yeah, he can try to
That
escape.
seems unlikely. Marcus Bishop, it is your move.
All right. Can I just ask the group? I was asking the group in the break there whether they prefer me to try and lock him up and choke him out, or just throw him from the roof and hope that.
Are you asking us? Like, are you asking us, or are you?
I'm asking you out of
players?
character because obviously this is happening
Okay.
momentarily. What would you for the rule of cool once again? What would the players like to see happen?
I think it would be
Choke him out, throw him
fun
off.
for you to throw him off the roof, but I don't know if that would kill him. Is the problem? He's fucking.
I mean, I'd come after him still, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go with the audience and say, well, with the internal audience, and I will attempt to throw him off the roof.
Okay.
Here's your audience participation. Make a poll.
So he does get to dodge and escape, as usual.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh no!
Fumble.
Can you roll another 1d10, please?
Oh no!
He throws himself off the roof.
2, nothing.
No, nothing. You go to throw him off the roof. He struggles with you like an eel.
Yep.
Like an eel that weighs several hundred pounds. Anything else, Marcus?
No, that's it.
Well, at least you didn't shoot yourself in the head again. Am I right?
Yep. Throw my own head off the roof.
Welcome to Cyberpunk. Man, 2077
so
is going to be so weird.
If you fail a throw, it doesn't break the grapple. I was just checking.
Okay. Pascal.
There would have to be like one of those terrible recorder versions of What's Up Danger as he falls off the roof.
Shakuhachi flute.
All right. So you said it's 9 meters. I'm sorry, 3 meters up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roughly.
So that's going
I
to
mean,
get
that's
me
like
to
one story, right?
here.
That sounds
Yeah.
right to me.
10 feet.
Anything else, Pascal?
I am going to pull the rifle out of the bag.
Okay.
And then that will
like the lawgiver in Judge Dredd that like explodes and someone that's not the owner touches it. No, I couldn't afford that.
You put your finger on the trigger and a computerized voice says,
Unauthorized access.
Yeah, unauthorized access. User not recognized.
This has like 2 blades that come out where the trigger is and just cuts the finger off.
Oh, this isn't the movie Blade, okay.
Got like a red light going around the gun and just talking to you.
The gun is just like, put face up to breathalyzer to analyze genetic material.
Dun, dun, dun.
You have to like stop mid-combat and breathe on it. Drummer, what do you got?
Please send air down the barrel of this gun.
It's like blow into the barrel.
This guy right here now has 2 SMGs. He's reloaded the one that he's his primary one.
Yep. Okay. If I shoot 4 bullets, do I still get the +3s, or only 3-round burst does that?
It's only 3-round
Only
burst.
3-round burst.
If you shoot 30 bullets, you'll get a +3.
Right. The issue is I only have 4 bullets left, and I want to.
And you should probably 3-round burst. Yeah.
Yep. Say one for yourself.
Wow. Well, he's not stuck on an island. He's just in the combat zone.
I hate everyone else but me. Okay.
Okay, then throw one of those mashes way. You know, like.
Yeah.
Nope.
God.
you
didn't do the 3-round burst.
Oh yeah. So it'd be
So it's
+3, so
15.
it'd be 15.
Okay, roll to see how many hit.
Roll a d6. Yeah.
Okay.
2.
2 bullets.
I gotta remember.
Hey.
Left arm won't do anything, but the right leg, there's some... I have good news for you.
Man,
It's going to deal 2 damage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's spicy.
Yeah, man.
But
I
it'll
feel
go
like I
down.
just pulled a 5-star.
Anything else?
I need to run.
Good call.
reload your gun.
I don't have any more mags. I have like 1 mag with 4 bullets in it.
That's rough. Well, now it has 1 bullet in it.
Well, no, like the other one.
Oh, you mean another one? Okay, I understand.
I think yeah, that's a good point. I only have 3 mags, so I'm probably out.
There was no one else on the field with rifle ammo, and Glimo just took the bag with the other rifles in it.
Yep.
Is there? You don't have any rifles in your car, do you, Mesh?
I could know. You might be able to find like SMG ammo in there if you want.
I don't have an SMG. I could get the SMG off the dude on the ground, but then
This guy already picked up that SMG.
no, this dude.
Yep, there are plenty of dead people with SMGs, for sure.
And I have AP variety and normal bullet variety.
What about this
I
dude?
have the Arthur Perkin variety.
He has a handgun.
Oh,
Yeah. Woefully unprepared.
yeah. So I'm gonna boopity boop. Grab this man's SMG.
Okay. It has 2 rounds in the magazine.
Does he have any extra clips on him or magazines? Whatever the fucking proper.
Nope.
I'm not a gun person.
Nope.
Well,
He's
I'm gonna
gone through
reload.
all of them.
I'm gonna reload with my other nearly dry magazine with 4 bullets in it.
Okay. Mash Nathers.
So this guy underneath me, he's not dead, yeah?
He is not, and he is awake again.
I'm gonna curb stomp him.
Okay. He's
Just
going to
bring it
defend with
down onto his
karate.
head. Do I get a bonus for him being on the ground?
I don't think so.
Does he get a bonus
I'll
for
give
not
you
being
a +1
up?
for rule of cool. How about that?
Hell yeah, man! I'm into that. Thank you, Arthur Perkins. That's so nice
You're
of you.
welcome. 14.
Taekwondo +1.
Mwah! Ha, 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 ha. Roll that d10.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I join him on the ground, Arthur, and we're laying next to each other, just hitting each other with our hands.
You're both kicking, so like the feet are coming into the shot, but it's just other people's arms and pant legs with shows on the end.
No, it gets like weirdly erotic.
Start kissing each other. Yeah.
Yep.
Weapon jams or embeds itself in the ground.
That's your next game, Dave.
Oh, take 1 point of minor damage and make a stun save.
Minor damage. Yeah, sure.
You take a sprain.
Probably-
You go to stomp, and he rolls out of the way, and you're like, oh, my ankle.
Watch this be the thing that kills Mash Nathers.
Nope, you're good.
How? I'm at -3. I'm rolling good.
Good when it counts, I guess.
You've got a high body.
What else you got?
I think I'm gonna make my way over here, and
I'm making your way downtown.
I see that my dearest friend Coltan Bonez, aka the Wriggly Griggler,
The fresh maker.
the fresh maker, aka penicillin, is picked up an SMG. So I'm gonna grab a handful of AP magazines.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab 4. I'm gonna toss him too.
What? No. Before you do that, what caliber are they?
They're SMG. So
there are various bullet
okay.
sizes. Is it 9, 10, or 12?
12.
It's too big. It's not gonna fit.
I still throw it at him because I don't know.
Okay. You get a magazine. If you try to put it in the gun, it just doesn't fit.
Colton probably would try because he's never shot an SMG.
Yeah, I mean, you physically get it in there, and when you try to rack the round, there's some weird shit going on, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Try to shoot the wrong caliber bullet.
Yeah,
out
I've
of your
not
gun.
tried to load a too large caliber bullet into a gun before because I'm not dumb, but I assume that the military makes people do that to experience what happens. So I don't know. Someone tell us what happens when you try to do this.
The answer is it depends.
Okay, that's
it very
terrible.
much depends on what you put into what gun and in what way. So
okay,
if you grease up a gun enough, anything will fit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Best case scenario, nothing happens.
yes, that's a good point. This guy's gonna stand up and he's gonna take an aim shot at Mash Nathers' head.
Yeah, I like the idea that I slam the trunk of the car back down and then I take a bullet to the face.
7 minus 7, or minus 6, so he's looking at a +1. Shoot a single shot. He's got you.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. At least I gave my friend some bullets. Sorry, employee.
There's probably some kind of dick joke in here somewhere. Too big, whatever. But
nope. You take 10 damage to the head, which doesn't penetrate your armor.
It does exactly that. It hits 10. My head is 10.
It's not good enough then. Just dunks off once more.
Does that mean that my head goes down? Because it'll go through,
no,
right?
it doesn't go through.
No.
It has to penetrate, which it did not.
Has to penetrate?
Has to damage past that, yeah.
All right. This
It
guy
just makes you angrier.
This guy is going to fire at Marcus Bishop on the roof.
Stop shooting me in the face.
He's gonna fire 20 bullets. He's got a plus.
Got no idea how firing into a grapple works.
Oh wait, no, this isn't. I keep thinking this is like a
2 + 1.
fucking pergola or whatever. It's not.
The pangolin.
It's just still. It's just. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Okay, he needs to hit a 15. He's got a +5.
I'll be right
Pretty
back.
good.
Actually, well,
Yep. Wow. I think he hits you with 19 bullets.
damn.
Or maybe it's all 20. Let me think about it. No, he hits you with all 20. Yeah. It's gonna be rough. I don't know that he can penetrate you anywhere, but you get.
I mean, the main thing, I don't know, like he's just spraying into a grapple.
Yes.
Like I don't know how all 20 bullets hit me and completely miss the guy that he's I'm wrestling
he's just
with.
that good, James. He's just that good. 13 to the face. Yeah, like I don't think 14 to the chest. Nothing happens. I think maybe the big guy swings you around and uses you as a human shield, and you just get shot in the back annoyingly. It's basically just like hail to you.
Yeah, nothing there. Nothing.
Okay. And then he's gonna run over, just stand beside Mash Nathers.
Is he demoralized at least?
No, there is a right leg. One right leg goes through.
Oh shit. Which one? The first one?
The first one, the 13.
Okay. Let's do that then.
So I take 1 damage.
All right. Stun. No. Oh, you don't have really good leg armor. All right, so this guy is going to reach for his rifle, and using Marcus Bishop's grapple as a sort of gun holster, he's going to fire at Pascal.
Oh shit!
Because a -2 from being grappled.
All right, so he has a -5. So he ends up with a plus Oh wait, some of that's already included. Yeah, it is. All right, so he gives a +0 to this. Don't miss, don't miss. There we go. All right, you get shot, and it's not great. Okay, Pascal, this is not going to go well for you.
It's not going to be great, no. I have 16 for the left arm.
It's halved to 8. Takes down to 14. Halves down to 7 minus your SP minus your body type modifier.
My BTM is 3.
So you take 4 damage to your left arm.
8. So 22 minus 8 is going to be enough to blow his arm off, right?
So 22 minus 8.
Oh, you're right.
Takes
It's
down
AP,
to 14.
it's AP. Yeah.
Then it halves again because it's AP on flesh.
So lucky.
Yeah.
All right, you take 4. Roll 4 stun save. And now he shoots you again.
Can we do that? Have we not established you can't keep doing attacks?
What?
With the sailor? Like I thought
It's a 2-shot rifle.
Oh, okay. So rate of fire of 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says a rate of fire 2. Yep.
All right. Did he take the -3 for second action plus the minus
He did.
all the stuff that I give him?
Yep.
Okay.
He hits.
Well, that sucks.
Did he get it? Did he? There's a -3 there. It should be -5.
He has a +5. Your left arm. Is that a left arm again? Wow. Oof.
Yep.
Yikes.
So your arm is down by 1 now to
Yep.
what was it? 14 before or?
I was,
Yeah,
I
so-
was 16 before, now it's 15.
Okay, 15. So it's still 8.
15, so
Takes down to 11, halved to 6, -3. So you take 3 damage again.
3 before my BTM, or
Yeah, no, after.
3 after. Okay, so now I'm at 7 damage. Awesome. Serious wound. Still up.
Well, that sucks. Congratulations, Pascal Jaden, you motherfucker. You're still alive. Marcus Bishop, why don't you go ahead and throw me off the goddamn roof?
Well, let's see if I even can this time.
All right, I need to roll defense. I'm very upset now.
I don't know why it rolled a
Jesus.
hit roll, but it's roll 30 with my attack roll.
It's more than enough. I didn't get it. You got me.
Okay, so it's actually done the damage of the damage of the fall there, but it hasn't an extra d6 for falling the extra 3 meters. So it's 19 plus 1d6. So it is 23 ignoring armor, but not ignoring body type modifier to his left leg.
Okay, I mean that just breaks the leg. So gonna be 18 injuries, bringing him to 20.
And he has to make a stun check at -2 from being thrown, martial arts throw.
Well, he doesn't even get to that part. He just falls to the ground and is now unconscious and bleeding to death.
Nice.
I feel like
Wait,
his,
did you say that martial arts adds an additional thing to stun damage?
So a throw is -2 to a stun save.
I did read that in the
It's in the main book.
wrestling.
That is in the main book, yeah.
Yeah. So that's in wrestling. I understand that part. Yeah. Okay.
bleh, he's not dead yet, but he's on the ground, bleeding out on his leg, unconscious. The rest of the guys look totally demoralized when he dies.
He's immortal already.
Yep. He took 18 points of damage to his 20 hit right now. Immortal 1. Pascal, you've been shot twice. The guy was just thrown off the roof. He tumbled over the side.
I run up to Bishop with his rifle and say, well, in case you need it, here it is.
It's been a while since we've heard Pascal talk really creepy.
That's without his modifier on as well.
That's true.
I'm gonna pay Pascal to show up when Mash wakes up and say, "You're finally awake."
Hey, you're finally awake. They caught you trying to cross the border. Anything else, Pascal?
No, that's all I can reasonably do.
Okay, Coltan.
This man's still alive, is he?
Yep.
3-round
bursting. Is he up or down?
Wait, do you
He's
have
up.
any ammunition left?
I had
thought you used it all.
one magazine with 4 left in it that I popped out for a fresh one earlier on the fight.
Go ahead.
So then I'll have 2 magazines with 1 bullet each in them.
Then you have to like take one bullet out of the other one, put it in the other
It
magazine.
wouldn't even matter.
Listen, it's fine with rifle ammunition. It's the pistol where you got to really force it down in there.
He's up on his feet, right?
Correct.
Great.
Yep.
Hey, I added the +3 this time. Look at me. Look at me killing again.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 2 bullets.
Here I go killing again.
That's bad. Oops. Way too low. All right. So, hit him for 4. So you hit him for 1 damage. All right. He's not stunned. He's not in death failure range, so just ignore that.
What is this man? Is that the sniper man?
Sorry, which one? Yes, that's Sniper Man.
Okay. What did the red people have as weapons?
Light SMGs. Answer to that is HK MP 2013 10 millimeters.
Is that better than handguns?
A large handgun will be better than that. It's like 2d6 plus 1, I think.
I was
Yeah.
trying to decide whether to go.
The light
this guy.
SMGs allow you to do full auto.
It's 2d6 plus 3.
All right. Well, I guess I'm taking
They
a
also have
dog.
pistols. Yeah. Okay. Mash Nathers, you're still alive, but now a dude has teleported behind you with a whole bunch of bullets.
I see. Well, I reload. And I'm gonna shoot the whoop. I'm gonna do 20 rounds.
Here
Since
you
I got
go. Here you
ammunition
go.
now.
Here you go again. What's my weakness? Blood loss. Oh my god. Mash Nathers kills himself. Roll a d10. I actually already have the chart open from the last time.
Oh no.
How nice of you.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Got anything else, Mash?
So I shoot the 20 bullets, yeah? So
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. No, I want to say. I mean, no, I'm good. Maybe I'll move there like that, so that if he does try and shoot me, I can
You
like.
are a motherfucker. You know that? All right, his moves step away from you, and then he sees you coming towards him. He hops back. He does like a crow hop, and then he fires.
I mean, I guess you could do that, Arthur, if you really wanted to.
I do, and it's gonna make this harder, and you know that it was going to do that, which is what really pains me. So now he only has a +3 to hit, and he's gonna take it down to a -1 because he's gonna aim for your head.
A second action, -3 as well.
Yes, I included that
Okay, no,
because he's got cyber weapon, targeting scope, all that stuff.
If these are all smart guns, we can sell them and make a pretty penny off of them.
You can, assuming you live, which you probably won't. I mean,
Yeah.
this is almost certainly going to be a grave and dangerous hit for you because these all go to the head.
The second I leave you alone.
Oh, it's actually 5 hits, not 4. So let me roll an additional
Alright.
one.
I don't see the 4 yet.
I mean, you know, it takes a while to roll. 8 will do nothing, but the 13 will hit.
13 will definitely do something.
And the 10
and
will
then
also
the 10
hit.
will, yeah.
Okay, so the first one's going to hit you for 3. My double to 6 minus your 3 becomes 3 again. So make your saving throw at 19 injuries.
So I'm at mortal 1,
Yep.
which is stun -4. Wait, how much damage did you did? 3 damage to the head?
That's the first one. Yeah.
That's the first shot.
Okay.
So, okay, then you take 1 damage with your BTM from the second shot, and your head armor is reduced to 8.
8.
Nope, you're down. You're stunned and you're bleeding to death now.
Yeah.
You have
Tonk.
You have 5 minutes before you're actually super dead. All right, so this guy hops back, fires a whole bunch of rounds, and then he just starts fucking running. He books it.
All right.
Who's still alive on their team?
Later, nerd.
Where did Drumurboy go?
I'm down near the red dudes.
Holy shit. All right.
You are a ways away, my man.
Yeah, this dude also books it.
Well, also, we're still in combat, so I'm 2 rounds away from stabilizing you.
Okay, so this guy runs off the battlefield.
Your
Unless you
freaking
wanna
life
chase
alert
him
goes
down.
off, and I have to go, and you fall and you can't get up.
Wait, their whole point was to knock me down and then sprint off. That was their goal.
Yeah.
My turn?
It is.
Is this guy here still alive?
He is alive. He
He's,
is
He's
sedated.
unconscious.
Unconscious one, is he? Okay,
Yes.
no worries.
Yeah,
So,
he's
so
the
so
I mean,
then-
if you
so-
want to just coup de grace, shoot him with
This
a gun.
guy over here, though.
sorry, which one were you pointing out to?
You do not.
By the dumpster?
I don't know that you
Yeah.
can see him currently.
No, I can't see him, no.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I see.
I am going to jump down. The maximum I can take is, well, I'll take 8 point of damage because it's D6. My body type modifier is 5, so I'll just take up point of damage from that jumping down. And then I will just, I better make a stun check though, because I could roll poorly and knock myself out by jumping down.
That would be amazing.
That would be hilarious.
It'll go with that time you shot yourself in the face.
I'm good.
All right.
And then I'll just take my pistol and like hold open the eye of the guy on the ground and shoot him in the eye.
Yeah. Sure. He's dead.
No worries.
Jesus.
I love the idea that if you didn't open his eyelid, he would have had 12 armor.
So again, he has like 20 plus points of armor on his face. So yeah. Pascal, you watch as Marcus Bishop just jumps off of a roof like a regular non-crazy person.
I mean, it's one story, right? It's not. I'm trying to think how high.
Yeah, but remember that you guys have
spent.
spent this whole time wearing heavy combat armor, sweating and running around, firing guns while stressed.
I haven't been wearing.
I wonder if there's rules in this game about like landing on cybernetic legs. Like there has to be.
Cybernetic legs have their own armor. So if you get shot in a cybernetic leg, it doesn't hurt you. It hurts the leg.
But what I'm saying is you can get cybernetic leg enhancements that allow you to jump 12 meters straight up.
Is there another ladder that I can see from up here?
No.
So before I do that,
Nope.
I mean,
okay.
so AP, can I just make an athletics roll to actually like break fall and like, oh no, stop it. I jump in a way that is indelicate because it looks cool. Fuck it.
Okay.
Superhero landing, 3-point landing.
I'll buy that you land on top of him in the process. You use him to break your fall, and your leg hurts a little bit, but he goes "Ugh," and like a little bit of blood comes out of his mouth.
No, he fell asleep like this, Arthur, and he just like jumps into his arms, cushioning his falls.
What are you doing here, Pascal?
I run to the ladder.
Okay.
I
Are
can't.
you,
Like the
are you gonna
Pascal
chase
Jordan,
this
like,
guy? Or
Pascal
are we
like
done
looks
here?
over the edge and then like nope, goes back to the ladder.
I love the idea, by the way, that
I
you've hurt
can't
your
take
arms
it.
so
I mean,
much
I
that you
do
can't
any
climb the
damage to
ladder.
him,
Okay.
realistically, so unless I think Marcus is probably the only one that could.
I just feel sorry that you spent 3 rounds running after me with my own gun, only for me to jump off a roof in front of you without taking it.
2 gang members of the 92nd Street get away. What do you all want to do? Nash now is bleeding out and dying.
I'm running towards Nash to stabilize.
You do a Baywatch run in the process.
Yeah. What I think happens, I had the guy's phone on speakerphone in my pocket the whole time. So when I heard him fall off the roof, I'm like, oh, I guess we won. I should go check out Nash.
I mean, you hear Bishop land on his chest, and there's a sick cracking noise before there's another gunshot.
Can I make a diagnose check to know what broke?
No.
Several bullet wounds in the face.
This is a man trying to get some free skill rolls. No, you can't.
Fuck! Yeah.
Bullet holes all over the body. It was clearly strangulation. Clearly.
Press X to doubt.
All right.
He suffocated on his own ego.
You need to stabilize this motherfucker.
I believe that roll is quite hard now because I'm like 20 injuries.
Okay.
So that's like
Your stabilize will require you to hit a 20 or higher then.
On a Medtech?
Yep, tech medical. Well, it's tech in any medical skill. All right, you stabilize him instantly. You just run over there, you slide on your skater knee pads. You perfectly lift him in your arms.
He's got wheelies. He's got wheelies. Come on now.
He's got wheelies in his shoes. You get down there.
I think the cars in iRobot.
Yeah.
I think my skateboard wheels are kind of like that, but with the little joints they can stick out to go over.
You mean horrifying?
Yeah, so it's like, well, like even a skid is like the wheels turn with it, so I'm like going forward, but the board is.
If this is a one, this didn't work. You're good. Okay. You're good.
We still need. You're not like conscious, but you're not going to die.
That's correct. He is unconscious but stabilized.
We're out of combat rounds now, are we?
You are.
So I'll come down to the window of this place below and tap my gun on the window to try and get the guy behind the counter's attention.
Yeah, I mean, the guy gestures for you to come in.
Okay.
He's just cooking a pancake.
I'll just open the door and so.
Also,
there's like a little jingle noise when you come in. He's raising his hands.
Yep.
After I stabilize Mash, I'm going to come over and coup de grace this guy.
Okay.
Tell your friends to set up shop elsewhere. Little Philippines is closed to them.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. You just killed all of our guys. We put all our money into cyberware for them, man. Can you at least let us take their bodies back so maybe we can put it in someone else?
Colton, what are you gonna do with these bodies? Do you need the cyberware or just the organs?
This guy is like, hey, come on, man. We're trying to give these guys funerals.
At this point, Pascal has come down, and he just looks at him completely.
Don't you have a heart?
No.
Isn't Jesus Christ in your life?
I'm gonna look around and be like,
neighborhood.
Can you get us a car
now before we all deal further?
I'll drag the body of the big guy in and chuck him on the floor. I'll take his gun though.
Okay.
If you can get us a car,
Pascal like deals in black market cyberware. Like he wants some of this so that he.
Yeah. Oh well, this is your show. This is your show.
We need a white tiger. We need a brand new car.
Yeah. I just like, can you get us a car? I'll give you the guy's fucking, I don't know, hand with the missile shit.
I feel like there needs to be a scene where we go across to the owner we were trying to help and say, look, we've saved you. You can operate business normally now. And then the camera pans out to like his shop all shot up, burning cars, like a fire hydrant which is burst open, like the whole street's in complete disarray.
Okay.
You're welcome, sir.
I need several things. Pascal, I need a intimidation roll from you.
He names a shop to Noodle
Do
Wars.
I get any bonuses for?
No, the difficulty is only going to be 15.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, as long as I don't fumble, I should be good.
Okay. Yep.
36 rounds of the flechette? Holy shit, dude. That's a lot of money. Those things are like expensive as fuck.
Yeah. This guy like grabs the cash register, sticks it in a backpack, and grabs a couple of like souvenirs that look like they're really nice as he's on his way out the shop, and grabs a couple of little obvious drug baggies from underneath the counter. He's just leaving out the office door. Okay, so who's going over to talk to the noodle shop owner?
I will.
Not me.
Okay.
Who's got the highest empathy? I think it is Pascal.
Yes.
There you go. Go
Believe
for
it or not, Pascal's actually the face.
Yeah.
The
I'll
working face man.
I'll probably be tending to mash and trying to figure out how the fuck we're gonna
Hey.
get out of here anyway.
Pascal, I lost my face doing this fucking
Right.
job for you, my dude. Okay.
Because I don't want to be the guy harpoon grapple over the shoulder with Mash's dead body on the fucking skateboard going towards wherever the fuck we're going.
I'm shaking these bodies down for IDs and money as usual.
Okay.
Try to identify if
yeah,
anything actually.
take all
I'm
the
gonna have to
damage on-
give you that list like during the week because there are a
Take all the
lot of
guns.
dead bodies.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm
if I see Bishop doing that, I'm like, I'll toss him the phone from my pocket. I'm like, that one was Seraph, whatever number he was.
like, I'm just getting like shots of their faces to work out whether I want to like turning these bodies in as like there are actual bounties on them. Probably not, but they're just at the end of the day.
Yes, they all have police bounties on them for like a couple hundred credits.
Yeah, but probably to arrest though, not like
Yes, not for murder.
no.
The big guy doesn't return any warrants when you scan his face because it doesn't identify him as having a face. You're just like, oh, that's like a giant hunk of metal.
Can they
All
diagnose
right,
for
I'll
serial
cut
numbers?
his hand off then and take his hand.
Okay.
It's got fingerprints.
His hand
Can
is
I-
also metal.
Can I diagnose
so
for
it's like
serial numbers or like?
Oh,
case
sorry.
of
His left
manufacturing?
arm actually is not cyber. So yes, you do eventually get a handprint or a fingerprint of some kind. He's wanted for murder, so not surprising.
I like the idea that a standard toolkit for a cop is, carbon fiber handcuffs and a pair of bolt cutters to remove fingers with.
Yikes. Colton, what's going on?
Does his like cyberware have serial numbers I could trace?
The non-combat stuff, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they just bought it off the rack.
It's either that or looking at all these cars and trying to figure out if there's enough spare parts to make one working car out of all
No,
this shit.
you look over the cars. There's zero spare tires. Every tire in the local area has been shot out. You're gonna have to walk out of the combat zone, which is not a good proposition.
Well, if we walk back to Maleko's place, I think he'll get us an escort out.
Get Pascal to call his dad to pick us up.
Pretty much.
Dad killed your enemies for you.
Yeah, then you'll have another favor.
Okay, Pascal, what are you saying to the guy? The security door has been relocked. So
I'll take the fuzzy
I-
dice
I,
out of Nash's
I-
car to give him back to him.
Knock on the door and say, Dom, it's safe.
he goes, "Fuck you! You don't leave my shop right now. Next time I open this door, you're gonna get shot in the face."
Now, Dom, that's no way to talk to someone who took care of this problem for you.
You hear the sound of a pistol being loaded.
You've got
Took
enough.
care of this problem for me. You shut up my shop. You killed my bosses. You destroyed my car. Who's
You'll
gonna want to
see.
eat here?
You'll see.
It's a bloodbath.
Things will be much better now.
You killed all my customers.
You'll have much better clientele soon.
Okay, you hear him like putting the code into the door to open it.
And with that, after he says that, Pascal starts walking away.
Okay. The guy opens the door, and you hear 2 gunshots where your head would have been if you had remained there. And then the door quickly shuts again. And he goes, "Fuck you! You made a good choice. I'm not staying around here."
He's got Morty's voice from Rick and Morty.
What is the plan now? Are you gonna walk back to the Little Philippines?
I have a question before that. I mean, yes, probably, but before that.
Oh, and James, there's way too much for you to carry back. I mean, we're talking there's like 10 people's worth of guns.
I'm not taking the guns. No, all I want is their IDs and money. That's it.
Okay, yes, all right. That's a lot easier.
I'm gonna tell Pascal to call his dad because we need someone to haul MASH out of here too.
I do want to walk my bike though.
Yeah, me too. Would I be able to?
The tires are shot out. Can you do that with a motorcycle?
Yeah, you can still walk it.
Okay, I don't know.
Like I mean, just like push it along. That's it. You know.
All right.
Would I be able to make a street deal to put the word out that the 92nd Streeters are no longer active to make sure that they can't move back in?
Yeah, I don't think you need to do a street deal to that, because it's literally true, and
okay.
In a few hours, everyone will know.
Okay,
and they'll know who did it, since you guys have made no attempt to hide your identities. You literally just shouted.
Live stream. Yeah, fucking live stream.
Oh my god, the live stream comments right now are like, "Is MASH dead?" And somebody's like, "I don't think so." Everybody's just like, stream sucks now. He's not moving. He's not doing anything. Everybody's just looking at it.
Live. It's still live. Yeah.
It'll be like that for a bit, and then it'll get picked up that someone fell asleep on stream, and it'll be like 10,000
No, but it's not
viewers. Twitch.
This is just a thing he does via his own brain.
This is Schism, right?
Yeah.
all right. So then at that point, I would call Maleko.
All right. He says, "This is me, your father. How are things going?"
It is done.
"That's good. I will send my men immediately."
MASH was injured. If you could also send someone with some transportation so that we can get him out of here.
Don't you have transportation yourself? Do you not have a car?
Our vehicles were all shot up. We don't have any working vehicles right now.
He goes, "Hiya. I will have a flatbed come pick your friend up, and you and your friends can all ride in the back of it to the edge of the combat zone. From there, that's your own business."
Thank you, Father.
We'll be there in 15-20 minutes. You have done me proud, Pascal. There are many who have done jobs for me after incurring favors who have failed, but you have succeeded. And more than that, you have doubled my territory in but a single night.
Thank you, Father. Hearing that is really nice.
Okay, so sociopathically, he hangs up after you say that.
Yeah, thank you, my ass.
You're like, that's a really touching moment. And your dad's like, okay, well, I said what I needed to. Click.
Yeah.
And the idea that in the background you can hear the sounds of gurgling.
About 15 minutes later, a flatbed truck that the sides are made up of like planks of wood that have been nailed in place to make like a makeshift like barricade, so that you can like, there's places for you to like put rifles on it, and there's just a little bit of wood to keep you from getting shot totally. The truck driver like looks at your motorcycles and he goes, "Enough space in the back for them."
This is like the best NPC in Inner City Far Cry.
All right, I'll wheel my bike in.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, he helps you lift them into the back, and he lays MASH down in the back. And he looks at him and goes, "Is that MASH Nathers?"
A little bit more like Mush Nathers now, but
"That's a good one, huh? I subscribe to him. He's very funny. He gets shot a lot."
wait until tomorrow's VOD.
"Oh, can't wait. He got fucked up. Is he alive?"
Barely.
So he's like poking MASH. "This looks pretty bad. You think you need a hospital?"
Where do you think we're going?
"Oh, well, I'm not taking you to no fucking hospital. I take you out of the combat zone.
Yeah, we can do the rest.
But hey, if you need a taxi when you're in the combat zone," he hands you a business card.
I'll take it.
Okay. You just call Uncle.
He's a Wood Boys.
Is this Uncle Nigel?
No, his name's just his edge runner name is Uncle.
Okay,
Uncle Rogers. Yeah.
He's a nomad.
great.
He's a nomad and he has wood on
Asked to
the
see his
side of
license.
Do you ask to see his license?
No.
Okay, that's good because he doesn't have official government documentation.
He doesn't have papers like you, old school man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when we get into the normal zone, I might call up the professor and be like, "Hey, got a situation. If you would help me out, please." My mentor person.
My poor car. It's just left there. It's going to be scrapped by the end of the day easily.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you still have to pay off your payments for it. It's a good thing you're switching characters then.
Plus the hospital bills. It's gonna be shitty.
So he can't even go to the hospital until he buys insurance for €1,000, and then he still has to pay for all the hospital work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting shot sucks.
Yep.
But I figure like I'd have something with my mentor to be like,
I mean, he can get him a spot in the hospital, but again, you need insurance to go to it. This. I know it'll be tough for you to understand, Canadian, but this is American hospitals.
Yeah, can I just say that when my wife came in earlier, she's going to go to hospital for an operation, and she's trying to decide whether she goes for the public system, which will cost less, but she won't get a private room, or she uses our health insurance, which will cost more, but she'll get a private room.
we just have like back to tanks of maple syrup and that's good to go, eh?
You gather up €4,500 of spare change there, Grimdarkjames. From all of the dead people. 4,500 €.
500. Okay.
Yeah, they were pretty
Wow.
flush with cash. I mean, they have, like, bank cards, but you don't have their PIN numbers, so you wouldn't be able to use them anyway. It does seem kind of like they were the kind of people that keep their cash on hand, like drug dealers.
What was
Yeah,
Mash's car
so
worth?
6,000. So to put in perspective, here's what mortal wound the book says about mortal wounds. The patient is bedridden at mortal wounds 3 and above, which I'm at 4 now, I believe.
No, you're,
Mortal 1. Okay,
yeah, you're good.
yeah, Mortal 1. Mortal wounds 3 and above, he's probably comatose 50% of the time, wired into all kinds of machinery for life support. He requires constant care during the process, although he will not have to make death saves if he's been stabilized.
So you're just bedridden is the thing.
Yeah, I'm bedridden.
Yep.
And at 20 injuries, I believe it's at critical, you're in bed for 28 days. So I'm wondering how much.
No,
I'm in
there's some
for.
dependency here. Drummer, you're arranging for a private hospital visit for Nathers?
Whatever my mentor would.
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
access to.
he's basically like, I can get him a private room where no one's going to stab him to death or steal his stuff. You
Yeah.
have to pay up front $1,000 to get him health insurance for the month.
After I call my mentor, I'm gonna call Dante.
Okay, Dante is just like, this is Emperor Fierro. Who is this?
Hey, boss, this is Colton.
Oh, right. Mash Nathers crew, yes?
Yeah, funny
Okay.
thing, Mash is well, I had to save him from dying.
Was he doing work for my company? I don't think I have you on a job right now.
No, but as he's an employee, I figure I've already got a situation arranged.
I believe I
just
pay
need-
you all a fairly good salary. Do you not agree?
Yeah, but do you not have any use for him? I mean, he'd owe you
A man
big
in
time.
a hospital does not work for me.
In a month, he'd owe you big time.
He already owes me big time. He has a car lease with my company.
Colton, I'll get it. We'll take out of this money we took.
Okay. Well, thanks for your
Yeah.
help there.
I mean, you go to your ultra sociopathic, ruthless boss, and you're like, "Can you deal with this guy's medical bills?" He's just like, no.
I mean, I thought you guys were friends, but whatever.
You all are paid more than enough to handle a hospital visit if you didn't spend your money on other things.
He bought a car, remember?
Yes, I remember. He bought it on a loan.
Why do you think he needed
Bought it on a
loan?
loan to drive you motherfuckers around.
All right. So, I'm gonna need you to make a first aid and then a medical tech roll on MASH, and this is gonna cover his.
Are they not both the same thing?
No, they are not. So
Because I don't have first aid.
well, just make the first aid roll then at whatever it would be. So tech, I think.
Yeah, it's tech.
Tech.
I have first aid if I can.
Okay, you roll first aid.
Okay.
But okay, just to be clear, this is going to be then the two of you spending something like 8 hours a day taking care of him.
I don't. How does a med tech not have the basic? Like, doesn't come with basic.
I think you can always use medtech in place of other medical skills because they don't get first aid as a class skill for the
No.
medtech career.
A character with medical tech skills makes a check as if using the first aid skill. However, with medical tech, the patient recovers at 1 point a day. So,
Okay. So that's me then.
No,
Yeah,
no,
so
no,
instead
there's
of-
two different things. There's first aid and then medical tech. If you do both of them together, you recover faster. If you do either one of them, you recover at different rates. So, like, one of you is acting as a nurse and the other one of you is acting as a doctor. So, I think it's clear that Coltan does not have nurse training. He has medic training and surgery, cyber surgery, not changing bedpans, which it seems Pascal is kind of good at.
yeah, and if I don't get that one roll once a day, I will take 2 points
I'm just
of
gonna do
damage.
the roll once.
Yeah.
We're gonna have this roll count for the whole time you're in the hospital. So, Pascal, do you agree to basically spend all of your like 8 hours a day taking care of MASH in the hospital?
Yeah, I owe him.
Okay, all right. It's gonna save you a bunch of money on medical. All right, good. Tech medical, you need a 15.
Wait, 15? I thought it was 20 for my
No, that's just to
critical wound.
stabilize. This is to recover the health. Yep. Okay, so you're gonna recover at 1.5 hit points a day. Is anybody giving him speed heal or nanotechnology or tailored antibodies, which are kind of expensive?
Well, yes, it's 1650 for speed heal or 1500 for nanotech.
Correct.
Nah.
Okay. Then at 1.5 a day, he's going to heal in something like 15 days, right?
And this is based on he didn't want my drugs before. He's not getting them now.
Doesn't Drummer? Don't you have the thing that lets you do double healing, right?
That's only for me
Oh, it's only for you.
because
Okay.
I have nano machines.
Oh, it's nano
Yeah, it
machine.
has to
You
be in your
will
body,
you'll heal in
yeah.
13 days. Mash Nathers.
Really? That
2
seems really
weeks.
short.
I mean, you have 2 people taking care of you full time.
And at the end of 13 days, there's a little stuffed white tiger beside your bed.
So you'll be out of the hospital on the morning of March 24th. Okay, so we've covered that Mash Nathers and the 2 of you are basically went to the hospital. Grimdarkjames, aka Bishop.
We took the crazy sniper rifle, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
well,
that's right, yeah.
Bishop took it.
Okay.
What are you doing in the aftermath? Like, you get left off at the edge of the combat zone with a business card
For the taxi?
for Uncle. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. So, I mean, I will try to walk my bike somewhere it can get repaired. And, you know, my plan, I mean, I also bought the cab hailer quick piece of tool that you can just use it's like a trauma team card just for a cab.
Yep. Okay.
But
You definitely
for-
find a repair shop after,
Yeah.
like an hour.
what percentage of the value of the original value of the bike would you say it's going to cost to
I
repair?
don't know, but I think it's actually tells you something about that. I would have to look it up.
I believe it's in the.
If it's not in the regular book, it's almost certainly in.
We
the
can work
other
out later on. Provided it's less than the cost of the bike, I can afford to do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'll be less than the cost of the bike for sure. Yep.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Same thing for me. I'd be wanting to repair my bike.
Okay.
Do you need money for that?
I'm assuming that we'll take it out of the
Yeah, I'm happy to take it out of the
Sure.
funds we've
The
got.
dead
bonus
pool.
money we just got.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Deadpool. Nice.
In which case, I'll put the sniper rifle with my pile of other confiscated
And
contraband until we need to
and then
sell
we
it or
can,
use
we
it.
can talk either now or offline if we want to keep the sniper rifle or if you want me to fence it.
I mean, keep it until we either need the money or we need the rifle. It's as simple as that. It's worth quite a bit. It's smart linked. One of these new would set you back about 5,000 eddies. So.
Oh, a lot more than that if it's smart link. It's 2 times the price. So
Yeah, well,
No,
they're
it-
2,500
plus
normally.
It comes full price because it can only be smart linked.
Yeah, okay.
so the flechette rounds themselves are like 500 eddies a pop, if I remember correctly. So
You guys calling
Which
Neurobucks
is-
Eddies drives me insane. Just to be clear.
Okay.
Like someone saying
Euros?
sus. Yeah, that's euros. What does Eddies come from?
It's street slang.
that's
Slang.
that's the street slang for the actual
Euro
currency.
It just makes me think of Ed, and Eddie.
Wow.
90s
little-
kids know who I'm talking about.
Each little coin.
You know,
looks like a-
they're rebooting Rugrats,
That's terrible.
really?
and I believe it's 3D now.
Okay, so the Arasaka WSSA sniper system is 2,400 Eurobucks if you buy it, in a store, which you really can't. It's a very nice gun. I mean, if you put out that you're going to sell it, someone will buy it.
No. I said we'll keep it until we need the money or we need the rifle
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it might be useful in some
Yeah.
circumstance. Because it's got integrated silencer too, doesn't it? So
Yes, it's got a silencer, flash suppressor, 12 times scope, computer enhanced laser sighting, smart chipped, rangefinder, night vision, bipod, and it gives you a +5 weapon accuracy. Although that includes the smart chipping.
Smart
and
chip. Yep.
Yeah.
The only thing
Are we-
Eddie's remind me of is Iron Maiden.
Were we able to get any of the other guns?
I asked if you
I didn't
guys
tell
wanted
you.
it, and James said no. Because
Okay, we have a
I didn't
chunk.
think he could physically haul them out of the combat zone on the foot.
Okay.
I mean, you're
Apparently, you had a car.
Well, we had a truck there, but I just didn't feel like picking up a bunch of cheap shit SMGs.
No, they were good SMGs. They were smart links, so they would have been like at least like a couple 2,000 eddies
Yeah.
a pop.
yeah, Eddie's.
Anyway, doesn't
just,
matter.
Just say Eddie's. I'll deal with it. Is this where you want to leave Mash Nathers off? Fired from his job for gross incompetence?
Well, see, I was going to send an email to Dante saying that like Mash is going to be off his feet for a few weeks. So, is there anything else he needs us to do while Nash is
There actually is. But
unable to fulfill his contractual duties?
you want to bring in Wolfgang? What's his
Yeah.
name now?
Roth. Wolfgang
Okay,
Roth.
so I want to do one final scene with Mash when he finally wakes up. We see a man on screen wearing a kimono. He's clearly a Western origin, black hair. He has a fencing sword on him, and he's wearing an Olympic gold medal. It turns into some sort of political campaign commercial. He stands up and he says, "There are some running for comptroller of Redline City who are foolish and young and stupid. You know me. You know what I represent. I am Rapier Jenkins of Arasaka, and I am throwing my sword into the ring. I say to all of my opponents, and especially to Kenneth Cross, that if you mess with me," and there's like an anime swing that has been added as he draws his rapier, "I'll cut you down." Then he like salutes the screen, and then his Arasaka logo. That's what you see when you wake up. You also have an email saying that you're fired.
And an adorable plush white tiger.
All of you are called on the morning of March 24th to the office of Dante Fierro in a sort of terse text message.
I will go.
It's a good call.
That's why.
Dante is standing in his office with the man, and he says, "All right, this I got my Dante voice wrong. My fake Palestinian. Okay, all of you need to understand one thing. I am okay with you running side jobs, but if you put yourself in the hospital when I need you to do work, this is a very serious problem for me. Mr. Nathers, I'm going to renegotiate his contract at a later date. For now, I have a new operative who will be running your unit, and by running, I feel like maybe it's better to have this be a democratic operation from here on out. It seems that having one central leadership leads to you all running around and getting shot in the middle of the night." And he's kind of like side-eyeing Pascal as if he knows Pascal was the cause of all of this. Now, in the future, again, I have no problem if you need to do edge runs, but try to keep yourself in one piece. You work for me. You. Introduce yourself. I pay you a lot of money to be here.
So a man who is basically impeccably dressed, and he's got like
Impeccably or
slick back,
impeccably?
impeccable. What did I say?
Impeccably.
Sorry,
Indubitably.
impeccably dressed. Indubitably dressed.
He is indeed dressed.
Slicked back, blonde hair. Very sort of, I guess, Daniel Craig looking motherfucker, really. But with a lot sterner face, steps forward and he says, "Gentlemen, my name is Wolfgang, and I am here to cover up a lot of the shit that you guys have had problems with. I hear you have a fault in your team." And he looks over at
Pascal.
Pascal and is like, "That won't be happening while I'm here."
It just cuts back to the same dog video of when, like, did you guys do something wrong? There's like one dog that's like, nope. One dog that's like, nope. And then there's one like clearly side eyeing and like in the corner, like, yep.
But don't get me wrong. I'm not here to be a bad guy to any of you. No, I'm actually here to be your friend. And in a lot of cases, make sure that you don't end up getting the scratches that you've had previously. My experience is working on operatives, working on training operatives, making sure that people do combat without actually hurting themselves. So if you can take advice, if you can listen, if you're willing to learn, then Wolfgang is your man. I'll be able to help you.
Can you teach Pascal how to shoot?
Wow.
Well, hopefully with my tutelage, you won't need to shoot. But we'll see how we go.
Wonderful. Nice legs, by the way. He's noticed your cyber legs as soon as.
No, they are very well hidden.
I'm a doctor.
Roll a 1d100. You have a 10% chance of identifying them.
1d100?
I believe.
And I'm also wearing a suit, so.
Nope.
Damn. Okay.
They are very well hidden. Very, very well hidden, in fact. So basically for everyone who I guess the audience, I guess in general. So Wolfgang is a counter intelligence spy. Basically he has a history of working for mega corporations on corporate espionage. He has 2 cybernetic legs. And they are designed to be hidden in plain sight. So even if he's completely stark naked, it will be very difficult to notice that he has cybernetic legs.
Then I won't say cybernetic legs. I'll say your calves are amazing.
Shredded. So shredded.
Yep.
Shredded. So shredded. And he's also a what hang on, I gotta remember what kung fu he picked. Because I know he picked some good kung fu. He picked taekwondo, and he's got 7 points in it, 7 ranks. So he's very experienced with it. I'll give you all a little brief idea of like the type of damage that he does with a kick, just so you can see.
Don't you want to surprise us with it in combat and the audience?
No, it's too late. He's already rolled it.
Damn.
Yeah. So basically the same the same damage as a rifle. And on top of that, he also does armor piercing damage with it as well if he wants to. So I'm ready to fight. Let's go. But yeah, so this character is mostly focused on espionage stuff, so he can do a lot of it has a lot of personal grooming, has a lot of awareness, knowness, persuasion, fast talk, electronic security. He can track people. He can look at he has a library search of 5, for example. Yeah, he's quite the James Bond type character, I would say. Except for Walter PPK, he uses a
Medtech Ronin.
Medtech Ronin light assault rifle.
So rather than having a easily concealable pistol, you use a giant light assault rifle. Got it.
I mean that's only
Yes, but
because
you can't hide it. It's not like you go, prepare to die, Mr. Bond. Instead, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm in fucking Iraq, I guess.
In a lot of cases, he wouldn't bring the rifle with him. It's like,
okay.
Yeah. So if you wanted,
Pascal would bring
someone...
the rifle to him.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to learn how to shoot if you can carry my belongings, son. Yeah, so if you want someone to do sniper duty, this guy will work on that too. So now we have some good rifle boys in the crew. So I feel like we should be okay.
Okay.
Maybe. We'll see.
So for the rest of you, you do need to cover 2 weeks of groceries.
Yeah, I've got $8,000. Should be fine.
I mean, just make sure to mark it off.
Yep.
So this is how we cover time skips. It's just very simply.
So I pay all my stuff by the month.
A new month yet, correct?
Okay. What? We're not in the new month yet.
New month.
Yes.
Okay. I paid for the whole month.
It's just that, yes. What I'm saying is if you don't pay for the month and you pay groceries by the week, as it says, then you need 2 more weeks of groceries.
Okay.
No, I have a food plan, so that's monthly, I guess.
You mean the one that's in the book?
Yeah, 600.
Those are weekly.
600 a week?
No, I don't
It's
know.
150 a week.
Yes.
It's 150 times 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just put all 4. So.
Cool. Then you're good. You're good. Nothing. No more doing.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and I think my combat sneak. I mean, that's the other interesting thing about this character. So the combat sneak, I believe, is it adds to initiative, stealth. It's basically the same as like the solo stuff, but it mostly focuses on initiative. Hang on, I'm gonna have to look this up now. I had it open before, and now I've lost it. But yeah, it's like it's stealth, initiative, and something else. Something else for sure. Yep.
By the way, I was looking up. The 12 subdermal armor nano weave.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to repair it, it's a 50 euro buck drink that restores 2 SP per drink.
Oh, it's a drink.
Good. Yep.
I thought it just repaired.
No, because the nano machines go latent until you drink more of the drink.
Someone likes making money.
Why do you think they don't put any buttons on Apple products anymore? Because they want to sell dongles.
Charging cables. Jesus.
I need to actually look up what his combat sneak does, but I'm pretty sure it's stealth, and anything to do with stealth stuff. I believe is what it does. So yeah.
So how much time has gone between? So it's been 2 weeks. So
2 weeks.
my 7 injuries, I can heal that in that time.
You're gonna have to find somebody to heal you in the process, though. Probably your boy can deal with it.
Well, we're in a hospital for 2 weeks. I figure I pulled double duty.
Yep.
So is there no natural healing?
No. If you don't deal with an injury, you take 2 more injury every day.
Only if you're immortal. Only if you're immortal.
No. Any injury at all, even if you only have 1 injury, if it doesn't get treated, you take 2 more a day, assuming infection and shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's brutal. Yep.
But single ones you can heal with first aid.
I mean, you can heal anything with first aid.
Yeah.
If you don't, if it goes untreated, it just gets worse. Can you make a tech medical roll real quick? Just make sure you don't roll a 10 on healing him. Nope, you're good. You're good.
I need it too then, I guess. So
Are you in the hospital with us?
I mean, I've only got like 5 injuries for 5 wounds.
Okay,
So
and yeah, you don't need to spend all day in the hospital, and neither does Glimo, but you do require like a doctor's care for a couple of days.
So do I need another medical tech roll?
I'll include his with yours. Yeah, you
Okay.
like take care of the 2 of them.
You guys might receive a bill in the mail eventually.
Put it on my tab.
I really
do you remember
cannot
what-
find.
Do you remember what book I said with the combat sneak was in?
The covert operations specialist. Not a clue.
Oh, I think it was in the deep sea one, maybe. Yeah. I'll look this up.
okay, so the
Stormfront.
typically the medtech roll is
Stormfront.
the number of points of damage the patient has taken. So yeah, it's a 5 plus to heal me.
Yeah. AP just said it'll include my other rolls, so it's fine.
I'm having so much trouble finding the rules for repairing a vehicle.
Yeah, me too. I've been trying to find it too.
Yeah, I don't think there are rules. Let's just say it costs 10% the cost of the vehicle to replace the, do
Did
some
you do the across America thing? 'Cause there's a
maximum
lot of
metal.
rules and
No,
No, no.
you mean land of the brave.
Yeah,
the
let's,
notes.
Another
let's,
way, yeah.
let's just make them up on the spot rather than... I'm tired of looking through rule books for rules that don't exist. So let's say it's 10% to replace tires and some minor body damage.
Is
Okay,
this
so what's
cyberware?
Your paint is still scuffed like a motherfucker, but the bike will work.
What's the cost for you then, Pascal? How much was your bike worth?
It was the stock one from the.
I think it's 2,000 euros, or is it?
At a certain point, enough splat books happen that Cyberpunk becomes GURPS.
Please no. I hate GURPS.
Me
okay,
too.
so it adds half its level to stealth, height, evade, awareness, and initiative. So
So after the medical expenses and repairing the bikes, I will give.
100, so 150.
Okay, cool. I will give both Coltan and Pascal 1,000 euros each out of the from what we took.
Thank you.
Okay, Glimo, you are still on the hook for a white tiger. How do you want to deal with that?
Oh, we gave him a little stuffed white tiger.
Mash Nathers, are you okay with a stuffed white tiger?
fuck no.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you mind if I run Mash Nathers as a recurring antagonist?
Please do.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. Does Mash Nathers take him to task when he is his living nurse? Because someone might be injecting some air into his bloodstream if that's the problem.
Holy shit. Wow. Injecting air into his bloodstream? Jesus.
I mean, it's Mash Nathers, so I mean, he's gonna be salty about the fact that he got a car obliterated. He got completely fucking destroyed, and he's in hospital for a month or 13 days or whatever it was. So yeah, he's not happy. He's not a happy patient, basically.
Just gonna set
About a week
Mash
or two from
Nathers
now-
sheet aside to have him ambush Glimo at some point. Do a
About a
little.
week or two from now, there's going to be a news report in the
Yeah.
background. Someone has broken into the zoo today, and
All evidence points to Pascal Jaden, a man who lives at this address. Here's the following things known about Pascal Jaden. Here's a description of his height, weight, and everything he's ever done.
he also
He's
doesn't.
also been described by first-person evidence as a bitch boy, whatever that might mean.
So Dante leaves you all with a message.
Don't worry about confronting him. He wouldn't hit you in a million years.
That tomorrow morning you are to report back to the office for your new job and to show up ready with some real steel, whatever that means.
Real steel.
The NES ice hockey game?
You receive a second email, Coltan.
Okay.
This one is not from Dante's secretary or a general account. This is from him personally to you.
Mr.
Okay.
Boner, it is me, Dante Fiero.
It's Bones, not Boner. It's just a quick message indicating that you should be ready to take extreme measures in the immediate future with recalcitrant and otherwise difficult to use patients, and that your surgical skills may be required to prepare all possible equipment and locations you may need.
What does recalcitrant mean?
It means that the person you're going to perform medical procedures on doesn't want to have them.
Oh,
Yep. We're taking livers.
it's funny.
I don't
already
think
have-
Dante Fiero needs you to go out and remove a man's liver. I think he could just throw someone off the roof and sort through the wreckage.
I'll send back understood way ahead of you.
Okay.
Because I got the fucking knockout drug.
All right.
Do you remember a game a while ago? It was a first-person game made by Electronic Arts that was based on an old Sega Genesis game. It was like a Shadowrun game, but it wasn't Shadowrun, and it was like all cybernetic and stuff. Anyway, there was a scene in this new game where the guy like would have these little snake tendrils that come out of his hand and go into a guy's head to rip out like chips in their heads, and that's how
like
you would level up.
Darkness? The Darkness? Was
No,
it a
wasn't
horror
Darkness. No, it was a cyberpunk game. It was like futuristic and stuff like that.
Because I remember
And-
there was one that was like it was more of a horror game, but you like control these like shadow.
No, that's the
tendrils.
Darkness. I remember that. EA Cyberpunk game. Syndicate.
Wow. Syndicate. That wasn't yesterday, man. That was years ago.
I don't, never heard of it.
I remember 2012.
Persuaded
2012. Syndicate's from the 90s,
From the
bro.
90s, yeah. That's it.
Oh,
I
they
was
did.
talking
No,
about
they
the
did.
3D, the first
They did a
one.
remake in 2012, apparently. Yeah. Damn, I remember Syndicate.
Yeah, I remember Syndicate, and they also had Syndicate Wars as well.
Yep.
But yeah, Syndicate was like a
Syndicate
weird
was the
one.
shit.
Where you had like four dudes, and they'd like go around in like a little posse and.
Yeah, Syndicate
shit
was like a
up.
precursor to Jagged Alliance 2. That shit was
That's it.
incredible.
Try and get your hands on a free, like an abandonware version of a 1990 adventure game called Rise of the Dragon. It's a cyberpunk game, like one of those ones that's like, you know, click on object, click on what you want to interact it with type thing. That was this really, really well done cyberpunk. It's like a Blade Runner inspired cyberpunk game with mystic elements attached to it at the end of the storyline. It's really, really good. I dug it out recently and played it too. So it was originally 1990 on DOS and Macintosh, and then they came out later on the Sega CD. So
They also, do you guys remember the Shadowrun game for the Xbox 360?
yeah, the
had,
multiplayer
like,
only one,
Multiplayer, cross-platform functionality as well.
but no
My
single player
God,
story.
old cyberpunk shit was the best, man.
It was just
wonky.
basically Unreal Tournament with a cyberpunk with a Cyberpunk skin over the top of it, really.
Yeah, and you had orcs in it and shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah, man. Video games. Anyway, what are we talking about?
I've been doing the experience. I thought maybe we would try for asking the audience if they had anything they wanted to ask us. I don't expect, but yeah, audience, there's not a lot of you here tonight that are chatty, but if you got anything, throw it out
Yeah,
now.
just chat.
You know what, Arthur? Let's do something extremely different.
Uh-oh.
How about
Now I'm worried.
if you guys have questions that you want answered, just leave a comment on the video, and we will answer them as
at
well
the
as
beginning of the next episode.
Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Right.
I've put your experience down for this episode. I think this covers.
I seem to notice that Mash is missing.
That's correct. You given me control of Nash. He's my character now. I can level him up or de-level him however much I want.
Arthur,
He gets more cyberware, loses more empathy.
Oh, you're right. Give yourself 2 for intimidate. You failed.
3 floating.
I didn't fail.
Didn't you go?
I got a 16.
I'm angry.
I got a 16. You told me I needed a
Oh,
15.
you're talking about with the shopkeeper. Yes, give yourself a 3.
Thank you.
3 floats.
Yeah, take 3 floating XP. Mash, you can transfer all of your floating XP to Wolfgang
Oh,
if you have
thank
any
you.
left
That's
over.
really nice.
The good news is
actually
I
hadn't
only need
said anything.
231 more IP to increase my
Krav Maga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why
What's
do you
the-
think this new character came in at level 7 with his fucking?
What's the EXP
shit.
requirement for Krav Maga? Is it 2 or 3?
It's a times 4. Times
Wow.
4.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, same as
I
Taekwondo.
think Taekwondo is times 4 as well. Yeah. But I'm at level 7, so I don't think that's going up anytime soon. That's
Hey,
like
I was digging out the Friday Night Fist Fight rules, and there's martial arts there, like chiropractic is a martial art in there. So grab people and snap their back. That's
Just grab a
oh,
just grab a beaten up trash can and open up a thing.
See,
and
this is what happens. James just starts using these extra splat books, and I'm over here going, that's not in the core rule book.
so yeah.
Oh,
I thought all I've really used now is Krav, the stats of Krav Maga. That's it. As a
Yeah,
skill.
I mean, there's all that extra stuff in there, but
What it should do is like go over some skills.
I'll deal with it.
Sorry, was there 3 floating XP or
Yep,
just
3.
the skill XP?
3.
3. Sorry.
Should go over some skill stuff with Henley to see, because I was thinking about doing like some crossover stuff that your new character is way better at. So whether I should.
yeah. So things I got: electronic security, shadow track, library search, driving 3, wardrobe and style, stock market. Because I figured that's a good way to make money that is actually legitimate in this game. Is like you play the stock market. Persuasion, fast talk, human perception, taekwondo, personal grooming, stealth, awareness, notice, athletics, and rifle, plus my combat sneak. So
Actually, I could upgrade rifle from 3
What's
to
your
4.
electronic security?
5.
Okay.
You got to be careful with stock market though, because you can happen to the point where suddenly you're making more money from that than you could ever make by going out in the street shooting people.
Yes,
And
exactly.
it's like
yes.
my character objective now is to stay home and margin trade.
But
They make more money than anything else.
yeah, no, that's why I intentionally took. I didn't need to, but I intentionally took a like a holdover on me. So
It's like a whole rack of like cyberpunk like droid heads that are doing Bitcoin mining at all times.
I got to say,
No,
because you were
it's-
talking about Pascal being sort of immobilized while being in the car before as well.
Mhm.
And one of the most enjoyable things I ever did while learning Krav Maga, and then I've always tried to replicate it when I've been teaching it, is to do a lesson about fighting inside a vehicle. Like how to fight somebody who's trying to get in the vehicle, how to fight somebody who's already in the vehicle with you, either the seat beside you or the seat behind you. It was a lot of fun. Like we got students into the cars and we're actually like showing how to control a firearm, how to control a knife, how to control all that sort of stuff from an opponent in a car. It's been a lot of fun. It's like that sort of situational stuff is why I loved that sort of stuff.
Do you teach him all of that?
Sorry?
Do you?
No,
I
no,
mean,
this is me, James. This is
yes, but that's what I'm saying. Do you
Yeah.
teach Pascal those techniques? Like you're like, here are some tips, and Pascal's like, I don't know how to do martial arts.
I don't, it's actually a teaching skill in this, isn't there? Or
Yes, there is. You use it to
Yeah.
teach people during downtime.
yeah, I don't.
I believe
have
it's
teaching skills.
general education or something like that, or
I've got
it might be a
education.
proper skill. Yeah.
I have teaching and education.
Yeah, it's teaching.
Yeah, I thought it was actually like a teaching instruction skill. I thought, which I don't have. I've got education. But
Yeah. Also, in case anyone's asking, I have empathy 6 on this new character.
Nice. Actually, I might.
But I got
mean-
real lucky on this character. I rolled like 2 10s, and I think the lowest I got on my attribute score was a 4.
Because
So-
during downtime, I could have taught Pascal some like basic diagnose or pharmaceutical knowledge.
You guys were too busy for that. You're
See,
full-time.
this is the annoying
doctoring.
thing with my BattleTech group is everyone worked out because in a time of warfare
Yeah,
RPG
you can
system,
take downtime XP.
Yeah, so everyone just got training, and then every single time it's downtime, it's just these massive adult education classes between all the players teach themselves to get their skills up.
Tell me a mech warrior spending all his time training and not getting drunk? Going find hookers at bars? Give me a break.
Night classes, man. Night classes.
I don't
Hey,
think
I'm
when
taking
you...
night classes right now, and I'm like the most busiest person I know. So it's physically
I don't
possible.
think mech warriors take night classes. They're college graduates that pilot an 80-ton war machine. They're pretty much at the peak of what they're going to do in their life.
So a question to more seasoned Cyberpunk people. Is it worth taking a stealth skill? I can get stealth to level 1.
It's worth having a skill in level 1 than not having a skill in level 1. Because
I could also afford to up my rifle from 3 to 4.
2 to 4?
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
That's a pretty big...
Yeah, the 3 to 4 is a big jump. Are you planning on stealthing at all?
I mean, it depends
Because
on how...
Here's the thing. Stealth is not like how it is in Dungeons and Dragons. You can't just go invisible. You literally have to lose line of sight, and stealth then counts as like you maneuvering in such a way where they don't track you, sort of thing, if that makes sense. So you in order to lose line of sight, you first have to like imagine stealth being like you duck behind a car, then they chase you around a car, but you're not there anymore because you're underneath the car, and that stealth roll represents how like the difficulty of them trying to find you. It's not like I hide in the shadows and I'm just invisible in plain sight or anything like that. It's nothing like that. So, yeah.
It's either like, well, from AP's breadcrumbs, if I'm going to need to do some pretty specific.
I mean, so
stuff.
here's the thing. I think stealth might work really well for you if you want to go down the route of poisoning a motherfucker, because that'll definitely help you get into a situation where you can hurt someone. But rifle, in a lot of cases, will allow you to do more hits. And I don't think, here's the thing, I don't think you have problems hitting with the rifle right now. The problem is that you need to work out how you can increase the damage of your rifle, either by changing the rifle or doing, other things to increase the rifle's effectiveness in terms of damage. Because remember, I don't think you missed a single shot with your rifle this entire time.
That's true.
So just think of it like that, right? Because the rifle skill doesn't give you more damage. It's not like martial art where
I disagree.
the more
if you fire
in...
full auto, the higher number you hit, the more bullets you hit.
Sure.
So
yes,
I would say the
case,
exact
that's
opposite
true.
is true.
But it's also, but 1 point, might be the difference between hitting and not hitting in a D10 system. So, it's entirely up to you how you look at it. But like skills, like for example, the reason why skills like, for example, martial arts are really good.
Opening up additional skills is better than dumping a whole bunch into specific skills, at least for now, I guess. Is that true?
Yeah. To a degree, yes. I mean, if you never use them, you'll never level them up, right? So think of it that as well.
I'm gonna add I'm gonna take a stealth then.
Okay.
Stealth is good. Yeah. And then you might be able to help me on stealth runs if we do that sort of shit. So
I can take, and it's a combination of between floating and IP, like specific IP.
It's also worth pointing out that you can just go buy a stealth chip socket.
That only works if you have the chipware to insert it in.
I do.
I think stealth's a combat skill, so you can't buy it without getting a military chip anyway.
Correct.
Okay. And it's
I
reflex.
might be able to.
But we have Glimo, and that's what his entire thing is about. So,
is stealth or reflex?
I believe it is a body
reflex.
skill. Is
No,
it?
stealth's reflex.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Got stealth 1.
I'm actually good at it.
And I don't have.
What is your stealth, Bishop? Because we might be doing some stealth stuff in the future. So.
My stealth is 3, but my reflexes is 10. So
Yeah, so mine is 5 and 10. So yeah, I think we're between us will be
the
good.
fattest hobbit in the party, and that's me.
The
Well,
thing
I
about
mean, if
stealth
you're
is
not
you're
with
only
us,
as
it
stealthy as the
doesn't
least stealthy person.
Yeah, I have no stealth.
Well, not in
Only
Dungeons and
+4.
Dragons anymore. Now that you do group, but
Yeah,
in
but just
this
like general
system-
rules, like opening more skills is better
Sure.
than dumping.
I mean, Pascal is your goat. You know, you got to sacrifice the goat. It sounds like the audience doesn't have any. Really, the goat thing got you? Jurassic Park, man.
No,
Go watch it.
because no, I thought you were saying he's the goat, the greatest of all time. And I'm
No.
like, okay.
No, he's the
But then I
sacrifice.
realized you're making a Jaffic Craft reference. So, you know, it's like the complete and utter opposite
Yeah,
of what I
he's
was
the goat.
thinking.
You tie him in the goat. Lamb chops, kid. This is the end of the second arc. A debt's to be paid. The start of the third arc begins now. I don't want to give the name because it would be spoilery.
Nash's revenge.
No, it's not Mash's revenge. Mash will have a revenge arc, to be sure. And I feel like Mash gathering up all of the villains so far that are still alive
JC Denton.
for
oh
a
my God.
revenge run would be very interesting. But
Yeah, I feel
already-
like Mash somehow externalizes his hatred for Pascal into all of us. Like, you know, we were all there. We were all there when he got screwed over that tiger.
I saved your life.
you're all responsible for his car.
It's true.
I mean, you know, I do remember him saying, like, I don't want to do this. And then everyone was like, no, you have to do it. You're a part of this crew. Join us. And then he's like, fine.
It's true.
So,
Help your daddy.
I do have a name for the next arc. At least
okay.
small potatoes.
No. Mash is
Smushed
not involved
potatoes.
in the next arc. Jesus.
This is Mash's next arc, the one we don't get
Oh.
to see.
No, you'll see it because it'll be all over the news.
No, it's going to be called Mashed Nathers to represent what he's going to do to Glimo.
Wow.
I'll take away his weapons, both of them.
Okay, let's do some outros.
The
Glimo,
number
let's
of
start with
Sin
you.
City references.
I'm Glimo. You can find me at twitch.tv/Glimo. We really are going to be doing our end of Call of Cthulhu.
No, I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, well,
Are you following a pre-designed story?
it
Or
it
like
is,
a-
but it's very sandboxy. So
All right.
you know, it's got the bones there, but you know, the it's.
So what
it's
you're
very
saying is
sandboxy.
the game gave the players be sure to do all your side quests because there's no going back from here. So they're going and doing all the side quests.
Enchantment. Enchantment. We're gonna make that joke every
There's-
time now.
It's I have a group that always picks the weirdest side quests that they want to do. Like
Fair.
they'll none of them have ever wanted to like do anything with any of the big bads in any of the cities. They've studiously avoided that.
Were you
But,
you for
you
a
know,
cooking competition?
But they'll become obsessed with like a random artist and stalk them for like three sessions.
Even the side quests that AP tried to make like main side quests, we ignored completely. The card game.
Yeah, and the big dungeons that he makes, we just literally nuke.
Hey, remember
So
that
it's like-
time where early in the game, in like the first 10 episodes, you were like, let us recover the Iron Fury Forges. We shall crusade down there. And the very next episode, you left and never returned.
My favorite one is like, Arthur, let's go see that hunt for this giant fish. And you're like, sweet, I'll build this entire campaign. And then we're like, no, let's go back and get that lady. And then 3 weeks later, the game ended.
Look, guys, just it hurts me to put in the work and then see it thrown aside like that. It does.
You know, I think that happens to every GM though, Arthur. I mean,
But it was a lot of work. We're not talking one or two cases. We're talking like a
It's
full
character building, Arthur.
Baker's. Listen, I got enough character, motherfucker, to survive me on the next karmic roll 2 or 3 times around the wheel. Okay.
When you finally run the food dungeon, just run them through the encounter that you would have had
I
for
would.
us.
No, the food dungeon is already designed and ready to go.
Arthur, if it makes you feel any better, judging by what happened here on Cyberpunk, we probably wouldn't have played that much longer of that game anyway. So,
Glimo, you got anything else?
Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow for BattleTech. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. James, who's changing his name from Grimdarkjames, what do you got?
I am James for now. You can find me at grimdarkpodcast.com. I'll be back here tomorrow night for BattleTech. I'll be back here on Saturday night for Rogue Trader. And of course, back again next week for some more Cyberpunk action. Arthur, have you ever seen the film Cannonball Run, or is that before your time?
Before my time.
Yeah, okay. So look up, if you get a chance on YouTube, Don Linguini from it's Dom DeLuise playing Don Linguini from Cannibal Run, because every time you did your mafia Godfather impersonation, you always reminded me of that.
Is it Cannonball Run 2 that lady in the Good Place? Like,
maybe. I think Don Linguini is also Cannibal Run 2 as well. But that's just
because there's a lady in the Good Place in the middle of nowhere, and she only has one VHS. I think it's Cannonball Run 2.
Mindy St. Clair.
Yeah, I think it is Cannonball Run 2.
She's in the neutral place.
Yeah.
That's it. Had a good time tonight. Thank you very much, Arthur, and everybody else for having fun with me. I have to actually go put on a business shirt now and drive to work, despite it being 3 PM because someone wants to meet with me.
Good luck.
Good luck, James. Do it. Do it up.
Drummer, what do you got?
Same as always, music and stuff. More music soon. The Rime of the Frost Maiden tune will be on stream on Monday, and then on streaming platforms whenever I get art done for it. Yeah, just like we don't do this often enough. Thank you, Arthur, for putting all this shit together for us, even though we ignore half of it or 70% of it.
No,
sometimes.
you got through 100% of what I thought you were going to get through today.
Because there was a thing on Twitter that's like, there's nothing worse than like feeling like you did a bad job after GMing because no one said they had fun. But
did you have fun, Drumurboy?
I did have fun.
Excellent. That's good.
Particularly needling someone in the eye instead of trying to shoot them.
I didn't need to hear about that a second time.
Yeah, but just a bunch more music and a new Nerd or Die thing happening very soon. I've got a whole bunch of raw stuff with that synthesizer that I bought a while ago. A bunch of weird, wobbly, wacky sounds. And I made my pedal is like a tape delay emulation. So like there's a thing where you can crank the repeats and then mess with the time knob, and sometimes it like pops, but it does like a really cool like bassy impact noise. So that's going to be all over those alerts. I figured that out. That's kind of cool. But yeah, more Genshin, more music. Go check it out on Spotify and Roleplay Radio. Oh, the Ulago Star Wars theme just went up on Spotify for Roleplay Radio, finally, after months and months and months. So if you like Star Wars music, go check it out. Thank you.
Dave. The
Hello.
man, the king of hentai, the man of the hour.
Black market tentacle dealer himself.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a great title to add to Henley's portfolio. Black market tentacle dealer.
I just call myself the cum wizard, actually. But, you know, it's fine.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, hey everyone, thanks for putting up with me swapping characters.
I'm glad that this is an 18+ channel on Twitch. Jesus.
I mean, so I don't know. I mean, like MASH was a good run. I had a lot of fun with him. But all in all, my thoughts on the character was that it started off strong, but that empathy really made it hard to play that character. And Wolfgang will definitely be a lot more friendlier for sure. So I'm happy to get started with him. But yeah, thanks Arthur for putting up with my baby Fiero Fiera Rocher, I guess would be his name. And
Oh man, now I want to see Dante versus Mash. How this one ends. I guess I'm the person to do it. So
yeah. If anyone can play Mash now, it's definitely going to be Arthur for sure.
I mean, season 1 finale, Mash gets thrown off a roof, but it activates his dead drop.
Yeah. If you're watching this, I'm dead. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm working really, really hard these days. You know, we've got in Halloween, we've got a new date coming out for Pieces of My Heart, and she's like a ghost girl, and a lot of people will probably like that. And yeah, I'm literally in the middle of like writing so much stuff. Like for example, one of the things I have to do is I have to make I have to write lyrics for a song for my next game, so that I can have a voice actor sing them, but also have that character be a dateable character in the game, which will be very interesting. And hopefully Drumurboy will join me for that and give me some pointers on.
You don't have to write all the lyrics,
song.
just like brainstorming, because you know more than I do about the shit. Just
I thought
brainstorm.
you wanted Drumurboy to provide the voice of the singing and the dateable character.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I mean, we can put Drumurboy in, but he won't be dateable, obviously.
When was the last time you faked orgasm, Drumurboy?
Yesterday.
Jesus. Okay, move along.
But yeah, I mean, like, you know, so, you know, me and Andrew might be working together on the next game. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, just working my fucking ass off at this point. So, you know, at the start of the session, I was literally still working, right? So yeah, anyway, that's me.
I've been working all session.
Oh yeah, as a side note, thanks for playing, everybody. Because like beginning episode, I was like, I think it was an anxiety thing, mixing with too much caffeine, but like playing a cool game with friends chilled me out. So thank you guys.
No worries. But yeah, thanks Arthur for running, and we'll see you next week, I guess.
Okay. I'm just sending something on the Discord for you guys. That's it. We're done. We'll be back next week. Yes?
Yeah.
So we'll be back. Then you'll see. You'll remember.